I was just about to make my Prime Card video when this happened.
If you can call anyone in the party block, who's going to die? Or stay on the headland.
So that got my willy wet, but ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time to talk about Misfits 10, the Prime Card. Let's go over all the fights, who I think is going to win in them, and let's be honest guys, I always get my predictions right because I am the GOAT of YouTube boxing, and let's talk about Misfits 10, the Prime Card. Now, I've already given predictions on KSI vs Tommy Fury and Logan Paul vs Dylan Dennis, so I'm just going to brush over them real quick. KSI beats Tommy Fury, Logan Paul beats Dylan Dennis, both by knockout. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. KSI fights Jake next. Now let's talk about the new fights, including the prelims. First up is Chase Damore vs Tempo Arts. Now Chase Damore has had 3 boxing matches and won 0. Tempo Arts has had 2 boxing matches and won both. So it kind of writes itself about what's going to happen here, guys, let's be honest. While Chase Damore may look better physically, Tempo Arts looks far better in the boxing ring. I mean, it's not even a close comparison. Chase Damore still hasn't learned how to throw a punch yet. I think some people just aren't naturally able to throw punches, and Chase Damore is one of those people. Tempo Arts probably by stoppage, if we're being honest. Now, next up is SX vs DTG. Now, DTG didn't look very good at all in his fight against Halal Ham and even lost to Halal Ham. Halal Ham. He lost to Halal Ham. Yeah, so DTG's ass. But this is SX's first ever fight. However, SX has been training at London Shoot Fighters, and I'm also very biased towards SX. I'm going to say SX wins. First round decapitation, fucking shoots him in the face with a gun. Next is Swarms vs Ryan Taylor 2, and this is actually a gas fight, especially what happened in the first one, because Swarms just one-tapped Ryan Taylor. One-pumped him. Light work. Bing, bang, bosh. In fact, not even bing, bang, bosh, just bing. One quick boop, and my man was dead. So this will be a very interesting fight, and especially with Swarms' higher experience now, fighting Deji and in Survivor Tag, whereas Ryan Taylor has taken a big break from boxing. This will be competitive, but I still see Swarms winning, again. Next is Astrid vs Alexia Grace. Okay, sure, whatever. Astrid keeps fighting people on their debut, and it's really not fair. It's really not fair. Misfits really didn't want this fight on last time, so that's why Astrid had to put it on fucking wet promotions. And Astrid was meant to fight Alexia before on her own stupid promotion, but she got fucking lobbed through a table, which is the funniest shit ever. And now she's on the Prime Card. So that's really cool. Who do I think's going to win? Probably Astrid, but who cares? Do you care? No, I don't care. Alright.
Oh my God!
I can't tell if I love the tag team match or if I hate it. When Misfits 5 released that there was going to be a tag team for the first time ever in Misfits, I hated it. I thought it was really stupid and a dumb idea, but then it happened and I was like, yeah, it was okay. And then Survivor Tag happened and I thought, wow, that is fucking terrible. So this could go either way for me. This could be like pretty entertaining, or it could just be like watching Alex Wassabi run away from B-Day for a little bit, and then Pineda having a jab off with LeMayo, and it could just be, like, so boring, and then it'd be over in, like, 4 rounds. Like, this could be really, really boring and, like, dead, or it could be really fun and amazing, and I don't really know what's gonna happen, so I guess I'm kind of excited for it. Prediction, right. Yeah, I'm gonna go B-Dave and Pineda on this one. I think Pineda actually beats both Alex Wassabi and Nick LeMayo, so yeah. When it comes to the other undercards, you have Wesson Nunez versus my main Nate, which is definitely the least hyped fight in this card, which is saying something because this could probably be its own main event on a Misfits card, and the fact it's the least hyped fight in this whole event is crazy, but I think Wesson probably takes this just because he lasted longer against Kenny than my mate Nate did, but then Kenny was trying a lot harder to knock out Nate than he was Wesson. He was kind of just toying with Wesson. So this could go either way for me, and I don't really care either way, you know what I mean? Like, I like Nate, and I'm impartial to Nunez. You know what? I'll say Nate wins, just because I kind of like him a little bit more. King Kenny versus Anthony Taylor is going to be a crazy fight. Not because it's actually going to be entertaining, but because I don't even know what's going to happen in it. You see, King Kenny could win this on points. Like, he could actually win this. However, Anthony Taylor kind of does this thing. He did the same thing against Salt Pappy, where he wins just by, like, outpointing you technically, right? I mean that in quotes, like, technically he wins, but he doesn't really win. He just clinches you and makes the whole fight really boring, and then, like, punches you in the clinch and scores points. It's so dead. If Kenny can overcome that, he wins. But, you know, Salt Pappy couldn't overcome it, so we'll see. But if I had to put my life savings on it, I'd say King Kenny on points. Next is Dean the Great versus Willie Sharks 2. Now, this fight has bad blood in it. This is going to be the craziest lightweight fight in Misfits history. It is mental, because Willie Sharks realistically should have beaten Dean the Great last time, but Dean got that punch in that changed everything and just smoked Willie. So really, it could go either way for me. You know, Willie could end up, like, knocking Dean out. Like, last time he dropped him, like, what, 3 times? But then Dean dropped Willie once and put him down for good. So it really just depends on who, I don't know, I guess who wants it more, really. You know, can Willie Sharks outbox Dean for however many rounds, or can Dean get that one shot in that changes everything? Honestly, I think Dean the Great's going to win by knockout again. I honestly do. That's what I think. I think Dean the Great has showed against people like Puliarif that his power is no joke. Like, what he did to Iiiiii, and then he did the same to Pulley, but obviously Pulley got up. But still, like, Dean's right hand is crazy powerful. I think he's just going to take Willie Sharks out. Honestly, that's what I think. Slim vs. Salt Pappy has Fight of the Night written all over it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still think KSI vs. Tommy and Logan vs. Dennis are more hype fights. But, I mean, Salt Pappy vs. Slim. Come on, bro, that's like the dream fight. Honestly, if I had to, again, put my life savings on it, I'd have to go with Salt Pappy on this one. I know we lost Anthony Taylor, but that was just by decision, and Anthony just kind of, like, grabbed him the whole time. Salt Pappy is not going to make that same mistake again. I know Slim's going to try and keep his distance, but I think Salt Pappy is going to end up closing it, and I think Pappy is going to end it with a counter left hook. That is my official prediction. Counter left hook for Salt Pappy beats Slim. That is my prediction. Write it down. Send it to your mum. Send it to your dad. Send them a text on WhatsApp saying Logan predicts Salt Pappy, left hook, knockout, counter punch, and eat your applesauce, kids. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is my official Prime Card prediction video. I give this event a 10 out of 10, and it's not even happened yet, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be going to this event myself, live, in Manchester, so if you see me, please don't approach me or say anything weird, or I will cry on the floor and beg you to stop harassing me. Thanks for watching. Please comment who you think the fight of the night will be between. Okay, bye.
Logan Hallam.